Hi guys, this is Lisa Allen, and in today's niche research hack video, I want to talk to you a little bit about another one of my favorite tricks. It's called the comparison keywords hack. Now, comparison keywords are very, very powerful because they can tell you which products consumers are trying to choose between and which features about those products are important to them. Now, if you do any affiliate marketing or if you're an e-commerce marketer, comparisons can provide an awful lot of traffic for you to specific products. And the best thing about that particular traffic is that you're catching the consumer when they're serious about actually purchasing. Because when they get to the point when they want to compare models and they want to compare features, they know they want one. And so by being able to answer those questions for them right when they are in the buying mode, you can actually snag the commission or the sale. And so having an idea of which products to compare, which products people want comparisons on, which features they want to know about is really, really useful. It's very powerful. So let's go into how we get these kinds of keywords, how we get this kind of intel out of keyword suggestions. Now, what we're looking at here is my keyword ignition tool, and it's powered by the Google Auto Suggest database. It also can scrape keywords from Bing and Yahoo and DuckDuckGo and Ask and eBay and Amazon, but right now we're going to be working in just the Google Suggest. And so you can see here that I have set up this little query that says Nikon asterisk, and remember the asterisk is what we want Google to fill in the words in the middle, and then Canon. So you're going to get all of these little different questions that people are asking about one brand versus another brand. And so let's look down at the keywords that are returned and just talk about what we're getting with these kinds of keywords. Now you also see that people want to know about the price of the lenses. Now, lenses are something that a person who buys cameras needs a lot of. Ask me, I know, because I actually have bought quite a number of lenses for my camera, and they are not cheap. So this is a hot button issue. You know, which camera am I going to buy based on how much more money I'm going to have to spend later? Now, Nikon DSL cameras better than Canon, so they would just want an overall assessment. They want to know about the kit lenses, so what comes with it. Then we've got some model numbers. Now these are gold because if people are comparing model numbers, they actually really know that they want one of these cameras, and they've narrowed it down to about which model they want. You just need to swing them one way or the other. So if you could write a product comparison between these two models and talk about the different features that they care about, it doesn't really matter, you know, which way they come down on, because you would have an affiliate link on the page for both cameras. And so no matter which decision they make, you win. That's awesome. Now let's talk about the features. They want to know about the autofocus, and then we have this focus faster again, and then when they want to know about color, there's more questions about the lenses. So the lenses is something that you really definitely, if you're writing comparison, you need to talk about the lenses, and this tells you that you need to cover that angle. Now they also want to know about the user friendliness. Vivid refers to the color again, so we're seeing repeated patterns of things that they want to know about. They want to know about the sharpness or the softness, you know, how much does it autocorrect, and so what the overall look of the photos is going to be like. Then they also want to know more about the color and the lenses. See, the lenses is really a hot button. Now also, wow, look at this. We've also got a whole bunch of models that we could write comparisons for. And so that makes it so that you can just really get ahead of those consumers and get them when they are serious about buying and grab their commissions. And now there's also a couple of other ways you can ask these particular questions. So I'm just gonna move these over here, and then we're gonna ask, let's get rid of this one. We're going to ask it as a versus. So Nikon versus Canon something. So the end of the phrase will be filled in. So let's just run this search. Okay, now that the search is finished, let's just run dedupe, and that will also sort them so that we can see. Oh, now look at this particular camera. It is really, really popular. And look at all the things that they want to compare it to. and then the 3100. So we've got a whole bunch more. People are asking the same kind of questions, but they're using a slightly different variation here. They're using the word versus instead of than. But that gives us a lot of models, and then there is also some more hot button issues that people want to use, and then we've got more things like the types of things that they want to use it for, so you could include some of that information, what the cameras are the best for in your reviews and that. Now I wanted to mention too that this is one of the ways that Amazon has built up their business to be as big as it is that their consumer reviews actually provide a lot of this information where people will talk about what they liked or didn't like about the product, and so that makes it so that people have more information ahead of time to buy. And so if you are going to be writing your own little comparison tables or comparison charts for these kinds of things, definitely go over and check out Amazon and look at the reviews for those different kinds of models, and you can get a lot of this information answered by looking at what people have said in the reviews. And so that is really the comparison keywords hack. I think you're going to find that one is really useful. Now we've got the holidays coming up. We've got Halloween and Christmas, so gift buying seasons. So this really is a great time to really put this particular strategy as you're getting ready to get ahead of those traffics in the upcoming seasons. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the comparison keywords hacks and that your niche research is taking off like crazy. Now if you want to grab this tool, there is also a link below the video. You can do this manually just by going into Google and typing in these things and then putting one letter at a time. So you'd put Nikon versus Canon A and it would bring you back all the A ones, but then of course you'd have to write them down. But this tool actually harvests them really quickly for you. It doesn't take long at all, and you can see you can get a couple of hundred per search phrase, and then there's different ways you can word it. So anyway, really useful, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.